So right now, my favorite things to create are these dress cakes. I love designing them. Playing with fondant is awesome. And one of my least favorite things are gender rules or gender roles. Things that we are supposed to be doing just because we are men and women. So today, we are going to blur the gender lines and create a Prince doll cake. This looks spectacular and I'm really proud of this, so let's get started. Now the ingredients you're going to be needing for this tutorial are 1 cake, red, blue, and white fondant, gold, dark red, and white icing, and your Prince doll. Not actually Prince, but a prince. Now initially I was going to do a Prince Charming cake, but Prince Eric is hotter. And nobody can really rock seashells the way that Ariel does, so we're going to do Prince Eric. So to create the bottom of the gown, I bought this doll cake pan. After your cake is baked, we're gonna cut a hole in the middle of it so Prince Eric can stand in it. Then we're gonna cover it with icing and then place on top our first layer of fondant. Done and done. So one of the first things that we're gonna do is create the red ruffles that go on the front of the dress. To do this, we're gonna take some red fondant, roll it up into a ball, flatten it out with our fondant roller, and then pinch it together to create a ruffle. Then we're gonna stack them high on our dress. Now we're gonna place our prince in the middle of the cake, and because he doesn't go all the way down, we're gonna cover his waist with some more fondant. Ooh, so cute, huh? Damn. Wish it was real. So now we're gonna take some white fondant and we're gonna create Prince Eric's jacket. So wrap a piece around his waist, create a smaller piece for his collar, add a chest plate, and wrap both of his arms. Holy crap, constructing this jacket was harder than any dress that I've ever made. Who knew men's clothing was so hard? So all the little patches of skin that you see, we're gonna cover up with white icing so it doesn't look like he's wearing it off the shoulder. Now that we have the top done, we're gonna take more of the red fondant and run the ruffle all the way up to the side of the jacket and cut a strip to create his sash. The next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take the blue fondant, roll it out, and then line the red ruffles with it. Then we're gonna take the white fondant and layer that on top of the blue. Whoo! So all of our fondant work is done. Oh my god. Let's decorate this gentleman. You know, when you're in school, gender rules are shoved down your throat, you know. If you're a girl, you are a cheerleader. If you are a boy, you are a football player. Anyone who tries to go against that, it can be hard. It can be very painful. What holds a lot of us back is that we forget that all that pain is concealed within those 4 walls. And sometimes those 4 walls aren't school. Sometimes it's your home, which makes it even harder. But you need to understand that eventually you are gonna leave that place and you are gonna go on to do greater things. I'm very fortunate that my parents never told me no. Love whoever you wanna love, dress however you wanna dress, become as great a man as you are meant to be. Now I don't feel comfortable in a dress, and I think it's all the wind beneath my legs. Whatever it is, I don't feel comfortable. But maybe one day I will want to put on a dress, and maybe it'll be a part of the man and the lifestyle that I choose to lead in the future. And I know that my parents will have my back. You might not always have the confidence to just be yourself, and it doesn't matter, you know, you might be young, you might be old. For always, I am your friend and I have your back. I know this might seem like I'm giving you a pep talk, but in actuality, I'm watching this back. Da-na-na-na! Oh my gosh, this is so cool. He looks so royal and handsome in a dress. I didn't know that was possible. But that sash though, I'm so proud of this on so many levels. The top is like formal and then it's just glam, glam, glam all the way down. Well, I hope this inspires you to be who you want to be, regardless of whatever anyone says. This lace thing is working so well. Now, let me know in the comments what character you think I should make next, and I will see you here very soon. Bye. Want to see more? Head over to myrecipes.com and I'll show you how to become a baking rock star. Or you can watch more right now.